Hey, what's up, everybody? Here are the three things that you need to know about this week. First of all, let's back up. Last Friday, we had an announcement, or I should say a tweet, or I guess it's on Truth Social now. Trump took to Truth Social to basically say that he was considering a 100% hike in Chinese tariffs due to China sort of not playing fair with trade practices, everything from semiconductors to soybeans and so on and so forth. That led to a pretty significant market sell-off on Friday. However, over the weekend, he took to social media again saying, it'll be fine. We're good with China. Everything will just be, status quo pretty soon. Market rebounded. However, just a few short days later, not only Trump, but Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and a few other in the administration were also on the airwaves talking about how challenging it is dealing with China. I think the bottom line is we have to remember we are at a trade war or in a trade war with China. We have yet to really set any definitive trade policy with them, and it's to be determined how that will play out. Markets seem to be a little bit more on edge with that information since China has such an impact on our economy. And obviously, things like semiconductors and other technology, equipment makers, and so forth are often utilizing China and the manufacturing capabilities of that country. So that seems to be sort of weighing on the market a little bit. The second thing you need to know is we continue to have a government that's shut down. In fact, just today, the 10th attempt at a budget failed in the Senate, and it ultimately means we're going to see another week with the government shutdown, at least. And it continues to be a problem, in my opinion, as we roll closer and closer to the end of the year, which I realize is a long way away. But on January 1st, we once again bump up to our debt ceiling, and we'll be facing discussion again in Congress with how we're going to handle the debt ceiling. And if you don't know what that is or how that works in the United States, that's something interesting to take a look at. The third thing you need to know really is in relation to our portfolio. Prologis, whoever's covering PLD, reported blockbuster earnings. They reported a beat on both the top line, which is revenue, and sales and/or sales, as well as earnings per share. And they had a very favorable outlook going forward, and that's obviously boosting the stock. Prologis is a major player in the data center and sort of warehouse space for the big boom that's happening, and it makes sense that this company is seeing a huge benefit from that. So that's boosting Prologis and helping the portfolio today. Those are the three things you need to know this week.